Hello!
Happy
Shanty-a-Day
Shanty-Day
number
number
399!
I'm Sky.
I'm Sagan.
And we're siblings.
And we sing sea shanties and sea shanty adjacent music.
And it is Monday.
It is Monday.
Phew.
Phew.
Oh, man. But we have a fun one for you
We
here.
do. This one is it's a traditional four-bitter. We originally heard from Tom Lewis, called A Sailor's Prayer. So interestingly, it comes from appears to stem from a contemporary toast in Bristol, at least contemporary as of 1830, which is, "May God above send down his love with swords as sharp as sickles to cut the throats of gentle folks who grudge poor men their victuals." The lyrics are slightly the chorus that everybody sings along with is slightly less of a mouthful, although it does follow the same basic pattern.
Yes.
It's just a chorus that everybody sings along with, and you can find the lyrics
Lyrics are
down below. And it goes like this. "O Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors." And this is one of the songs that sort of falls into that category of recounting the all too brief time spent ashore before the money runs out, and then you got to go back to the ocean. Interestingly, so the word crimp is something that has as a title has come up in several songs. It also comes up in at least one more that I can think of, Saltpeter Shanty, talking about Pedro the Crimp. And what a crimp actually is, I actually had to look this up because I could sort of figure out what it is from the context, but not necessarily the exact definition. So the term crimp was originally British slang for agent, and what crimps would do is, so press ganging, that activity was, although it sort of generally was a catch-all term, it usually referred to the act of impressment into the Royal Navy, whereas crimps were people who were
working for merchant.
No, they were working for merchant lines, not for Her Majesty's Royal Navy, and they were oftentimes even more unscrupulous
than the press gangs
than the press gangs were, because they would be paid essentially by the body,
right?
Sort of that's how their contract functioned. Now, like press gangs, they weren't.
Her Majesty.
Yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't have really any rule books or guidelines to follow. It was pure profit. Now, similar to the press gangs, at best they could be. They were oftentimes really knowledgeable about the dockyards, about the regions that they worked in, and could help sailors find work. Find work. They would actually one of their less unscrupulous practices was essentially paying the sailors to take on work, which they would then get paid additional money for. But at worst, they did all sorts of things from, getting sailors drunk and having them sign things under the influence to straight up kidnapping. Yeah, literally just get in the bag and then you wake up on a ship and you have to work, or else they'll beat the crap out of you. Yeah. Yep. Luckily, the crimp that's mentioned in this song is of the friendlier variety. Yep. But that was a phrase that had come up a couple of times, and I was like, I should probably explain what this is. But yeah, so that's about
learning new things.
Yep. So we'll do the chorus one more time for you, and then we'll do the actual song. So one more time. "O Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors." You can't keep doing that. "Who cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors." I'm so glad that they took out victuals, because that word is
tough to rhyme.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to rhyme. Yeah. It's just tough to say. Like they rhyme it with like sickles, victuals. That's close enough, but just like victuals, it's too many syllables and too short of a package. But that's about how it goes.
Ready?
Are you ready?
I guess so.
Are you ready?
find out.
All right. This dirty town has been my home since the last I was a-sailin', but I'll not stay another day, I'd sooner go a-whalin'. Oh Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors. Paid off me score and then ashore, me money soon was flying. With Judy Lee upon my knee, but in my ear she's lying. Oh Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors. With me newfound friends, me money spends just as fast as winking. But when I make to clear the slate, the landlord says keep drinking. Oh Lord above, send down a dove with wings as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors. With me pay all gone, me clothes and pawn, and Judy set on leaving. 6 months of pay gone in 3 days, and Judy is grieving. Oh Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors. When the crimp comes around, I'll take his pound, and his hand I'll be shaking. Tomorrow morn sail for the Horn, just as the dawn is breaking. Oh Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors. For one last trip from port I'll ship, but next time round I'm swearing I'll settle down in my hometown, no more I'll go seafaring. Oh Lord above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors.
Yeah. With wings.
With beak.
Yeah, beak.
Yeah.
Wings.
Yeah, we got slightly different word set last time, but beak makes much more sense.
Yeah, it makes much more sense than wings, but either way is fun.
Either way.
Whatever you'd like. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There's your entertainment for your Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for singing along.
Yeah.
Get your shanty merch. Support all the streams.
Yep.
Listen to all the people.
Mm-hmm.
Support all the stuff. I don't have anything in particular, I think.
That's all I got.
Okay. Hey, be safe. We love you. And we'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye!